Hello, class. Welcome to another studies under function. It talks about addition and multiplication properties of a function. Under these studies, we are going to combine and apply functions in an operations and basically on addition and multiplication. Let's start by understanding function operations defined. So we are going to define the operations on the functions. So anytime we have f plus g of x, this f plus g of x is also a function, but it is a function that is combining both function f and function g. And this one can be expanded as f of x plus g of x. It means that when you substitute the input of x for function f plus g, the output will be the ones that we are going to add. It means that we are going to find the image of f of x plus the image of g of x, then we add them. These are the outputs. We are going to repeat the same process when it is multiplication. We have function f multiplying g. So this one too is a function. F times g of x is a function. And this function can also be expanded as f of x times g of x. The same scenario. Here, it is the output that is going to be multiplied, as you see. So here is, we add the output. Here, we multiply the output. Let's add this knowledge to the understanding of these operations. We have equality of functions, which says that two functions f and g are said to be equal if they have the same domain, codomain, and mappings. So if these two functions are equal, it means that their domain, codomain, and mapping are also the same. Let's move to an example here. We have an example 1 here. Example 1, we are having f of x equal to 3x power 3 minus 2x, and g of x equal to minus 2x plus 4. We have been tasked to evaluate a, f plus g of minus 2. This time, f plus g is a function, and 8, we are going to rather input the object minus 2 into the function f plus g, and we are supposed to see the outcome, that is the image. So f plus g of minus 2, per our studies here, we can expand this one as f of minus 2 plus g of minus 2. It means that when you go to f of x, minus 2 becomes the object. When you go to g of x, minus 2 becomes the object. Then we substitute the object minus 2 into the function f of x as the way it is here. After that, you are going to realize that this object, we are going to end up with minus 24 plus 4 plus minus 2 times minus 2 will give us minus positive 4 plus 4 in this form. And when you add this one together, you are going to get minus 12. Because minus 24 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. This one, when you subtract the results of 16 from minus 24, then the answer will give us minus 12. Which means that when you take minus 12, it is representing as the image of the object minus 2 for the function f plus g. Let's move to the B part of the question, which is asking us to evaluate the object 5 under the function f times g. So f times g per our study CA2 can be expanded as f of 5 times g of 5. And it means that when you go to f of 5, 5 is the image. You substitute the 5 in the function f of x, and it will be expanded where 5 square is 125. 3 times 125 give us 375. Minus 2 times 5 give us minus 10, and 375 minus 10 will give us 365. It means that when it comes to function f of x, if you want to evaluate f of 5, the output will be 365 and the input will be 5. The same process is being repeated for the gen of 5. The output will be negative 6 whilst the input is 5. Then since we are interested in f times gen of 5, it means that we are going to multiply their output as we stated here. So it will be 365 times negative 6, and the result will end up with minus 2190. Example 2. We have h of x here in this form, g of x here in this form. This part 2 is the same. We are going to expand h plus g of x, and h plus g of x is also a function. This time we are not going to substitute. We are not going to substitute object. The object is x, so we are going to find the function h of g in terms of an expression form. So it will be in this form like this: x squared minus 2x plus 5 for h of x, minus 12x plus 16 for g of x. And there's an addition sign here. So here we group like terms, which will be x squared minus 2s minus 12 will be minus 14s, 5 plus 16 will give us 21. Yes, so this expression is representing the function h plus g of x. Multiplying functions. So we can have another example here on how we multiply functions. So we have f times g of x. We want to find the function f times g of x, and this time we are not substituting a number as we used to do the first time. We want to find an expression for the whole function. So we write the f x5 x power 3 minus 7 multiplying minus 12x plus 16, and this one can be expanded like how in algebra we expand binomial terms. So here the 5x cube will multiply each of the terms or the elements in the next bracket, like minus 12x plus and what and 16. So 5x cube times minus 12x will give us minus 60x power 4. Repeat the same process for 5x cube times 16 will give us 80x cube. You are done with the 5x cube, then you take the minus 7. Also have to multiply minus 12x. So minus 7 times minus 12x will give us 84x. Minus 7 times 16 will give us minus 112, which this expression minus 60x power 4 plus 80x power 3 plus 84x minus 112 represent the function, the image expression for the function f times g of x. This type here we are going to evaluate s equal to 3, but we are not going to substitute the object 3 respectively to each particular function, but we are rather going to find the whole expression for the function h plus j plus f, like the previous one that we did. Here we have h plus h of x, yet we have g of x, yet we have f of x. We add all of them by grouping like terms to have a simplified expression as the function for h plus j plus f before substituting the object 3 into each particular point or term that we see x. So to be here 3 power 3 is 27 times 5, then we get 135. 3 square will give us 9, negative 14 times 3 give us 42 plus 14, then that will end up with 116. 116, which is the image for 3. And we can apply it here. An activity question is here: exchange rates in Ghana. You have x, the exchange rate is x equal to 16 on y, where x is Ghana cedi and y is USD. Here is define why the Ghana cedi when the dollar is 10, it will be 16 out of 10 is equal to 1.6. Here, when the dollar is 20, 16 out of 20 is equal to 0.8, and so on. Then, when the moment y becomes 0, the whole expression is undefined. That will be, we are going to get an understanding of this one in our next section. Let's come to this piece. This is a worksheet practice. So we have part A, part B, part C. Very simple expressions here for you to try your hands on them. Then you send me the feedback on this particular channel or through WhatsApp, and I will look at it for you. Thank you very much. I'll be welcoming you into our next section. It will be very interesting. Thank you. God bless you.